Hello everybody, welcome to Algebra 1 CST release question number 61. It says Carter is solving this equation by factoring. So we'll think about that. It's factoring, not quadratic formula. We don't have to use that here. We've got 10x squared minus 25x plus 15 equals 0. I noticed when I looked at that I can factor something out of everything. That's always where I should start. So which expression could be one of his correct factors? I noticed up here that I can take 5 out of everything first of all. That's going to make the factoring easier to do with the rest of it. So 5 times 2x squared would give me 10x squared. 5 times negative 5x would give me negative 25x. And 5 times 3 would give me 15. That should equal 0. So we've got the 5 out here. And then this part we should be able to factor out into two binomials, it looks like. And so I know that the only way to get 2x squared would be to have a 2x in one spot and an x in the other spot. So I'm doing the trial and error way. There's other ways to attack this problem or to attack the factoring of this particular trinomial, but I'm going to try trial and error and see what I get here. So I'm just going to keep trying things until I get the right middle term. I'm trying to get negative 5x when I combine both the inside and the outside parts when I'm doing FOIL. And so what am I going to do here? It looks like I have to have a negative for the sum, but a positive for the product of these two numbers. And so I know the only way for that to happen would be to have two negatives. It's got to both be negative to get a product that's positive, but a sum that's negative. So I have negative and a negative. And then there's really only two options. I can put a 3 here and a 1 here, or I can flip-flop that and put the 1 here and the 3 here. And so let's try the 1 here and the 3 here. Let's see what happens. And so is that the right combination? Well, this would be negative 1x for the inside part of FOIL. This would be negative 6x for the outside part of FOIL. Put those two together, you get negative 7x, which is not what you see here. So it looks like that was the wrong combination. So let's flip-flop those then. Put the 3 here, and we'll put the 1 in the other spots. And so let's try that instead. And so let's see. This is negative 3x. This is negative 2x. So that's the outside and inside part of FOIL. When I go and multiply that back through and combine like terms, I would get negative 5x. So it looks like that's the right way to do that. And so it doesn't say we need to solve this equation. It just says we need to figure out which one of these is a factor. So it looks like we have our answer right there. The one that actually shows up over here that also shows up over here is right here. It's this 2x minus 3 factor that you see right there. That, for 61, is choice D.